Hello, and welcome to our first episode of our multi-part series on Lent. I'm your host, Ford Polk, and I'll be talking with several members of the church family. Today, we're with Libba Andrews, and we're going to be discussing Ash Wednesday. So can you tell me a little bit about Ash Wednesday, what it is?
Yes, absolutely. So Ash Wednesday is a Christian holy day that is spent in prayer and repentance and fasting. And it's a day where we need to look deep in our hearts and souls and recognize that we're not living the life that we're called to live, that we do make bad choices, we really are sinners, and that we're not loving our neighbors the way we should be loving our neighbors. So on Ash Wednesday, we acknowledge the human frailty of our hearts, and we also recognize that we desperately need the love and the grace and the mercy of God. And so we also need to get right with God, and we need to remember that He redeemed us, He chose us, He forgave us, and we are His.
Why Ash?
Why Ash? Very good question. So it's very symbolic in that in Genesis we learn that God formed humans out of dust. So out of dust we were formed, and out of dust, ash, we return. And so when we're observing Ash Wednesday, the ashes are used from last year's Palm Sunday. So we burn those palms, and they're blessed, and they're used in this year's Ash Wednesday service. And so there'll be a cross of ash placed on your forehead. And what that means is that we are publicly acknowledging that we're sinners, and that we're sorrowful, and that we need and we want and we hope for God in our lives.
That's it for our episode on Ash Wednesday. Join us Friday for the newest episode of our Lent series.